In a small town nestled between mountains and a dense forest, there lived an old clockmaker named Elias. His clocks were unlike any other, crafted with such precision that they were said to keep perfect time, never losing even a second. But there was one clock Elias kept hidden, one he never sold or showed to anyone. This clock was special. It had no numbers on its face, only a single hand that moved in unpredictable patterns. Elias called it the Timekeeper's clock. Legend whispered through the town that the clock did not measure ordinary time but the remaining years of Elias' life. Each night, he would sit before it, watching the hand tick closer and closer to the end. One stormy evening, a traveler knocked on Elias' door, seeking shelter from the rain. He was a young man, weary from his journey, and Elias welcomed him in. As the night grew deeper, the traveler noticed the strange clock on the mantel. "That's a curious thing," the traveler remarked. "I've never seen a clock like it." Elias hesitated, then told the traveler its secret. The young man listened intently, then asked, "And what will you do when the hand reaches the end?" Elias smiled softly. "When that day comes, I will win the clock one last time and set it free." The traveler stayed until dawn, and when he left, he thanked Elias for his hospitality. But as he stepped out into the misty morning, he turned back and asked, "May I return someday?" Elias nodded. "If the clock allows it." Years passed, and the traveler never returned. The clock's hand moved ever closer to its final mark. On a quiet winter's night, Elias sat before the timekeeper's clock, the hand only moments away from the end. He took a deep breath and reached for the key to wind it. But just as he was about to turn the key, the door creaked open. The traveler, now an old man, stood in the doorway, his face lined with the years that had passed. Without a word, he walked over to Elias, took the key from his hand, and wound the clock himself.